exciting to see all of your beautiful faces here in our sukkah on this beautiful patio. It's brand new. Doesn't it look brand new? It's amazing. I'm Jessica Blitchak. I'm the director of the Jewish Community Relations Council. The JCRC is the community relations arm of Jewish Silicon Valley. Our focus is on building relationships with other faith communities, with other ethnic communities, with our civic institutions. Our council is made up of representatives from 5 of our local synagogues, as well as other Jewish institutions and some at-large members. And we focus on advocating for peace, justice, and equal opportunity for all so that we can have a vibrant democracy and a vibrant Jewish community here in the South Bay.
Well, this is a sukkah that we use during the holiday of Sukkot. And Sukkot is actually part of what we would call the High Holy Days in the Jewish tradition. It began with a little holiday called Slichot. The big one was Rosh Hashanah, which you've heard of, I'm sure, which is our New Year's celebration. And then we had Yom Kippur. Well, I should say like this, we had Yom Kippur, which is our Day of Atonement. And then right after the Day of Atonement, when we've gone through this process of introspection, and if you will, hopefully writing our own individual ships, we have this holiday of Sukkot. And it's a beautiful holiday. It's reminiscent of when the Israelites were in the wilderness. We kind of hung out, never asking for directions, just going in circles. And we lived in these Sukkot, these temporary booths. And so during this week of Sukkot, it's a tradition for us to have a sukkah in our homes, in synagogues. If you were to go to Israel, you'd be blown away by how everyone has a little mini sukkah in their little patio, in their balconies. And they really, because it's a reminder of our agrarian roots, bless you. And for Israel, they're still pretty connected to their agrarian roots. We're kind of on cement and asphalt quite a bit. So it's a wonderful reminder this holiday of what's really important. And I think that's why I love this holiday. After we've done this emotional reset with Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we consider what's really important in our lives. And so many blessings we take for granted. The blessings of community, of each other. The blessing of having shelter and food. And people in our lives that we love and love us. And I think we often take that for granted. Sukkot is a holiday that reminds us, you know what, we can't take that for granted. These are true, wonderful blessings. So we have a few things that we do in the Sukkah, which you're going to be welcome to join us during this evening.
Thank you, Rabbi. We have different traditional texts that we read at different times of the year, at different festivals, different holidays. And during the holiday of Sukkot, it's traditional to read the book of Kohelet, or Ecclesiastes. I really like this book a lot, and I think it's so wonderful for this event in particular because it really kind of transcends different faiths and denominations. I think it really speaks to a human experience. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
How are you?
I'm Jessica.
Steve Kingston. We're just putting on a pretense out here. So you know what?
Sam was raised with. I gotta say, you different.
Oh, really?
Did you see that? There's even more legislation. Yeah, it's
really substantial way that makes a difference.
Over here. Why don't you collect it? I'll start things over here.
It's very delicate, so it has to stay on for it to be kosher.
Oh, that's how you kosher.
So this has to be on, as long as it's...
I was going to mess it up.
This is the oldest thing we have at the temple. This was, if you take a look at it, it's kind of crazy. It was donated in 1870. Wow. This congregation marched when Kennedy was assassinated, marched when, before that when Lincoln was assassinated. It's been around a long time. Because
start that column, that section over. It's a misconception. You'll start the whole floor over. You start that section over, unless it's God's name. Yod He Vav He. If you do that wrong, you got to start the whole parchment piece over.
God, I didn't know you could make 3 of
It's a good undertaking. And adults, Jessica did as an adult. We do this. Yeah. No. No, no, it's important though. It is.